Podcast, aka the Player Hating Degree podcast. It's your boy Teddy,
I'm your co-host Marcus.
and today we got our honorary legendary status guest. Introduce yourself, man.
What up, man? It's Matt, back again.
Welcome back.
Thank you for the introduction. I feel like I'm home.
Anything you want to get off your chest before we get into this, man?
No, so we got so much time, or not as much as I'd like to think, but we got so much time, you know. We'll get to it.
All right, man. We'll get into this. First things first, as I called on the last episode we did regarding baseball, the World Series matchup. Marcus said it'd be a Subway Series. I said it would be, New York, LA, as in the Yankees. And one of us got it
right. You gotta take a pat on the back for that one, Ted. That was a good one.
Yeah, one of us got it right. Marcus wanted the Subway Series. I wanted East Coast versus West Coast. What we had in the '90s in hip hop world.
That's what we got.
Now we got it in the baseball world in 2024.
Love it.
Well, you know what I will say though? Shout out to the Mets for making that Cinderella run. But all good things come to an end. And the Mets could still go to the World Series. All they gotta do is take the subway there, and then we'll get there.
So is the Mets
If you can read that subway line out in New York. If you've ever been to New York and you look at that subway line, that is a oh my god, you can get lost in that subway line.
Hey man, leave Queens alone, bro. That's Queens' team, man. But hey, so is their owner Steve Cohen as crazy as everybody thinks?
He ain't.
Because remember, over the last couple of years, he's kind of been condemned and people have kind of looked at him as crazy as with his Twitter and all this. Just real quick.
He ain't George Steinbrenner.
I know. But he spent a lot of money on the Mets, and they look like they're going in a good direction. So.
No, definitely they're going in the right direction.
He doing better than Jerry Jones right now, I'll say that.
Oh.
So who we got winning the World Series? Or any surprising moments in the postseason so far?
Well, Ohtani did Ohtani things, as per usual. I think Ohtani is like, that ex-girlfriend who left the relationship.
Oh, you talking about with the Angels?
Yes. They
and,
left the ex, went to a better situation. You upgraded.
I still never forgave him for dissing the Jays like that, man. He should have came to the Jays.
I know, you were like Chris Broussard on that reporting. You were like when he guaranteed that Kawhi was going to the Lakers. And they went to the Clippers.
Yeah.
Right? But not.
Things happen.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man.
He's in a happier situation, so good for Shohei.
I think it's the first time that the Yankees and the Dodgers have met in the World Series since '81.
That's facts.
I could be surprised. Yeah,
facts.
I'm pretty sure it's since
it's been a while.
The first time since '81. And then there was a legendary one, I believe, in '77 when Reggie Jackson, who had hit his 3 home runs in that game against the Dodgers.
I think it was 4. Was it 4 or 3?
No, it was 3 home runs. Yeah, it was 3 home runs. Because Albert Pujols, Marcus's guy, had actually tied that record, and I forgot which World Series that was.
See, that's why we got Matt out here. That's why we got Matt out here.
But honestly, I think this is the perfect setup, the perfect matchup, perfect series for Major League Baseball. And you have two guys.
Baseball won.
Yeah. You know what, Marcus? You have two guys, the 2 biggest stars, 2 best players in most people's eyes. One of them is going to be a champion for the first time.
But that's
Aaron
why
Judge and Shohei Ohtani.
Hold on. I just gotta get in this. I just gotta jump in this. So this is the first time the Yankees have made the World Series since '09. Last time they were there, Jeter was the captain. Now it's Judge. And the last time the Dodgers made the World Series was in 2020, 4 years ago. Do you guys count that as a real championship though?
I mean, to be fair, hold on, because I know where you're going with this, Teddy. But let me say this real quick, and this is not me trying to be like a prick or anything. Before 2020, Marcus, when was the last time the Dodgers made the World Series? I'm not even trying to be like cute or anything, not trying to disrespect them, but I don't remember. Was it 88?
88
with Kirk Gibson.
Yep.
Holy, that's crazy.
So it's been a while.
You know that's crazy, Marcus. And they won like 12 division titles in that span.
Yeah, but they got Clayton Kershaw. The guy has an area of like 12.
No, I know. I'm not disrespecting them, by the way. I just think it's kind of crazy where it's like they're the 2 of the most storied franchises, and they've had
look at the Celtics and the Lakers.
Yeah.
The Celtics didn't go to the championship for 15 years until 08?
Oh, well, they won in 10. They won in 2010. Yeah, they won in 2010, and then they won in 2022. It was 2022.
No, 86 to.
Because remember, man, Marcus, they won in 2008.
That was
Boston.
Like, 86 to 08. That was like 20 years.
Well, without them winning.
Or I thought you said even getting there.
Yeah. 86 to 08. Yeah. You're right.
Like 20
yeah.
years.
Yeah, for sure.
Some change.
For sure.
Wow.
For sure.
But yo,
For sure.
one thing that no one's really talking about, you see them ticket prices for that World Series?
I saw the parking ticket, man. The parking ticket was like
Ooh.
$5,000 US just to get a parking spot.
Yo, you might as well just walk to the game. That's worse than
Nah,
Taylor
man,
Swift.
just take the subway line. Just
So-
line up with
so
the
Marcus,
line up with those New York rats.
If it was
You
Mets,
bored it
if it
with
was
them?
Mets versus Yankees, do you think it would be cheaper?
Yes.
Maybe, right?
yes.
Maybe. Oh, but okay. So what? If it was
I'll
if
take-
it was Yankees versus Cleveland, or Mets versus Cleveland.
Oh, it'd be drastically down.
Oh, it'd be way
You think so?
cheaper.
Probably,
It'd
right?
be affordable.
Yeah, because it's
Ohtani-
so what? Because it's
because-
LA, New York.
And Ohtani brings the value up.
Yeah, for sure.
So who we got winning though? I want to know who we got winning.
I got Yankees.
I have the Yankees too, and I'm not just saying this because Marcus is saying this. I told you earlier today, Teddy offline, that I think it's just written in the stars. You know, I'm a Derek Jeter guy. I love bigging up, propping up Derek Jeter's legend by saying they haven't won without him, and it took 17 years before they won before him.
Thanks.
But I think it's just they have a better team. When I look at their roster from top to bottom, I do think they have a slightly better team and a more experienced team as well. So I think they'll win it.
I was gonna say if the Dodgers had their whole pitching staff there from like Tony Gonsolin, Glasgow, Dustin May, Joe Kelly, if those guys were like in the rotation, I'd say Dodgers in 5.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna say it's going to a game 7. And that's it. I ain't gonna pick a winner. I'm just saying it's going 7.
No.
It's going
no,
7.
No. We're not
It's
doing
going
that.
7.
We're not doing that. Put your
I
name
can't
on
pick a
it.
winner.
Nah,
I don't even got no
that's
bread on this series.
ridiculous.
I don't even got no bread on this series. But I'm telling you, it's going 7.
You know
I
that,
might
Marcus.
sprinkle some money on
come
going
man.
7.
You can't let them get a. That's ridiculous. This is
What?
your
That's
show.
harder.
This is your show.
That's not
You
a harder
asked for our
pick.
predictions. No.
That's
Who's
not a
gonna
harder
win?
Well, at least he picked how many games. We didn't even do that.
That's harder, man.
Okay.
That's
I say
harder.
Yankees in 6 now.
Remember, Teddy didn't want to put his name on it. Just remember
I didn't
that,
want to put
folks.
my name on it because I'll
Remember
say this.
Okay.
If the Dodgers win this World Series, it's the beginning of a dynasty on the way.
We'll see.
Because
Okay.
their pitching
Gotta get
staff,
there
because
first.
their pitching staff will
They'll
be
be
back
healthy
next
next
year, and they're gonna be even better, regardless what happens. Dodgers are gonna
If
be
they're
better
all
next
they're
year.
all contractually going to be there next year, if everything works out that way, I don't know if we
Kershaw
know
not
that.
being there is like a like
blessing
addition
in
by
disguise.
subtraction.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's addition by subtraction.
Everybody
right
got to get paid.
there. But the guy that's been not carrying the Yankees, but like definitely like living up to like par is Giancarlo Stanton. Man. He was getting a lot of hate from the GM in the beginning of the year, underperforming in the regular season.
Rightfully so.
And he's probably been their best hitter throughout the whole playoffs. Him, Soto, Judge, 1, 2, 3 in that order, I'd say, for the Yankees.
I disagree with that.
And you know what? It's something that we hope for as Toronto's natives. When you have your 3 highest paid players, I know Giancarlo might be more on the back end of whatever he had. But when your 3 highest paid players, your 3 most statured players come up big for you in the playoffs, that's all you ever look for.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marcus. Like, that's all you ever look for. Like, you don't care how much money's being spent when these guys are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, because they're actually earning their money.
Yes, yeah.
Well, let's segue into a different conversation of what happened last Sunday in women's sports.
Another championship series in the books.
What's that, Marcus?
Take that one away.
The Women's National Basketball Association, sponsored by the National Basketball Association.
Shout out to the Orange Hoodies.
Did somebody, was it New York, Marcus?
Yeah, they did actually end up having to win the championship in a Game 5.
Congratulations to the New York Liberty, Sabrina Ionescu,
Wait, before we go
Brianna
into that
Stewart,
part,
and the
Bing
entire
bong.
franchise.
but before we get into that part, we have
James
to talk
Dolan.
about
No,
what
no,
happened
we don't
in
rate
that
James
Game
Dolan over
5?
here.
He owns them.
What?
due
We
to
don't rate
there
him
was
over
a
here.
certain
We don't rate him.
situation that happened to that fourth quarter
Mm.
that was chosen as a foul.
Which one was that, Marcus? Enlighten us.
There was a certain situation that I don't think that was a foul.
Mm.
I'm gonna just go with the old Rasheed Wallace saying, "Ball don't lie." and she
I didn't
made
see it,
both
but I
free
wish I
throws.
seen it. I wish I seen
Ball
it.
don't lie. She made both free throws.
And it was
That
in
was
what,
not a
Game
foul.
5 of the finals?
Yes,
Game
because
5?
in women's basketball, there's no best of 7, it's best of 5.
Yeah.
For those who don't
It's,
know.
it's okay. It's okay, Marcus. Yep.
But
I didn't even watch the game.
I
saw
heard
the
about
highlights.
this. I
didn't
heard
watch
about
the
it, but I never seen it. To be fair,
I
never seen
actually
it.
ended up watching this game,
Mm.
and even though the New York Liberty did happen to win that game,
Yeah.
there is a certain player on the New York Liberty who's supposed to be their star player, who did not particularly play very well.
You seen her play though before, Marcus? Like when she was at Oregon, she was good.
Yeah,
She was
like
good, Marcus.
she was nice.
She was good.
What was her numbers like in the closeout game?
She was a triple-double queen.
She had a very atrocious game. She went 1 for 19.
Okay.
Wait. Can you repeat that? Wait. Hold on. What's that? Who went 1 for 19? Marcus?
Her name is Sabrina Ionescu.
As long as they won, you can live with that.
She went 1 for 19 in one game.
Yes, and also 1 for 10 from the 3-point line.
Yeah, but they won the game. That's all that matters.
But that is completely unacceptable.
So she had 19 attempts and 10 of them were for the 3-point line.
Yes.
And that was the only one she made. So none of her field goals from inside the perimeter.
Yeah,
she actually converted on.
She was great.
That is correct.
Wow.
But they won the game though. Shout out to the Liberty.
She did, absolutely. And I did see this, Marcus. I think she had about 5. She had 5 points, 7 assists, and something like 5 rebounds. You could double check me on that, but I know she had at least, I think it was 7 assists, Marcus. I'm being devil's advocate. She did have about 5 points, 7 assists, 2 turnovers.
Yo, but
Marcus,
bro,
she only had 2
like
turnovers.
0 for 5 or something like that. Like, yo, stop shooting, man.
I agree.
Like, 1 of 19 is atrocious and completely unacceptable. Because if that was in the men's sport, you'd be held accountable.
No, 1 for 19 is, I can't lie, it's a little unforgivable. But I remember being a Kobe fan. You got the Kobe jersey on today, Marcus. I remember having to, for some reason, defend to certain people that Game 7 2010 performance where Kobe shot 6 for 24. He had 23 points that game, or 21 or 23. I'm pretty sure it was 23. But he had 15 boards. Nobody likes to really talk about that. And everybody had a kind of, I think the game was like, what, Marcus, 87, 89?
No, that game was like 79, 80.
Yeah, it was like, or no, it was like 81,
Shout out to
79. It was a nasty game. Yeah, it was a nasty game.
Kobe passed me the ball.
You know, and if I think, and Marcus, just for more recent current events, Jaylen Brown, didn't he have a really poor shooting night on the night that they clinched it? And then Jason Tatum, I think he shot well, or he put up, I think he put up 30 plus, whatever.
Yeah, she won a 19.
Yeah. No, he didn't. He didn't, but Marcus.
No. We need to just clarify. 1 for 19, bro.
She traveled.
She traveled. 7 assists, 7 assists, 5 boards, 7 assists, 5 boards. I mean,
she shouldn't get that. She traveled. I just watched it. She traveled.
Did she?
Yeah,
so it should have been 0 for 20.
Yeah, she traveled.
No, that was Brianna Stewart.
So is she a good player or not, Marcus? Is she a good player?
But ball don't lie. She made the free
Is she
throws.
a good
She's
player?
a good player.
Ball
It's
don't
not that
lie.
night.
Ball don't lie.
She traveled though.
Ball don't lie. She made the free throws. Ball don't lie.
Talk about Brianna Stewart who made the free throw.
Sabrina Ionescu or Caitlin Clark, Marcus, on record?
What, like
Who's better?
today?
Yes, right now.
Or like who's gonna have a better career?
No, I'm just asking.
He's asking who you want between the two today.
Who do you think is a better player
Today.
Because I don't know. I'm just asking this question just for your answer. For your insight.
Today,
I don't watch women's basketball.
I'm going with Sabrina. Clayton Clark coming though.
So is this why you're so hard on Sabrina? Because you are 1 for 19. I can't lie. It's like when your kid like steals the keys, drunk, and when you fall asleep and crashes into a police station. Like there's no argument for it. There's no
At least
defense.
he took himself in.
Yeah, there's no argument. There's no defense. 1 for 19 is atrocious.
But the team bailed her out of jail
But
after
she did
crashed
win,
into
right?
the station.
And but you know what it is? She had 50. But to be fair, like
You
I
mean
was
the
saying,
team that the league helped win the championship? United?
Yeah, sure. I mean, sure.
at least it's a good storyline though, Marcus.
Yeah.
It's got you riled up. It's got you riled
Yeah.
up.
Like, it's
Yeah,
one of
I
those
mean, you're
bet-
on it.
did you
You
bet on
ain't
it?
letting
No, I
it.
did not.
I was gonna
you're on
say
it.
that you're not allowed to be betting on games, man.
I know.
Marty, you're
We've been through this.
No, but the whole thing, we don't talk about that brother, right? But anyways, just
Yeah, we'll transition now from WNBA to what's going on in the current season of the NFL. There's only one team left that's undefeated. Any guesses who that one team is?
let's go, Chiefs.
Cleveland Browns.
Nah, their quarterback did not have a happy ending on his season
sorry.
and tore his Achilles, unfortunately.
That was good then. That was good.
What?
Oh no.
He It wasn't a happy ending season for him. He tore
That
his
was a
Achilles.
Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan alley right there. Yeah.
That is diabolical.
Won't even touch them.
Hold on, let me get a second guess, Teddy. Is it the Kansas City Chiefs? 6-0.
The Swifties, man, they stay with it, man. The Swifties stay with it.
Patrick Mahomes looks bad though, man.
So who's
My
the front
guy.
runner?
That's
Who's
my
the,
guy,
Is
but
he
he
the
looks
MVP
bad.
front runner?
Who is?
Patrick Mahomes, or would you give it to Lamar
Maybe in a different
Jackson?
universe.
It's so Lamar.
Is it Lamar Jackson?
100%. Did you watch yesterday?
Of course
I didn't even
did.
watch until I just saw the stat line.
I'm just mad he didn't get 11
see the
yards,
game.
man.
I'll put myself on front street.
I wish he threw 300 yards. I would have been a happier person today.
What do you throw? 270?
Man, he threw 289
Yeah.
or 281.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So was it 5 passing TDs or it was 5 TDs?
It was
total?
5 passing TDs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's incredible.
with
Probably
one
broke a
rushing.
record. Did he break a record for that?
With one rushing.
I can't think of. I paid attention for Baltimore for a lot of my life. I can't remember a TD ever.
He just-
a QB ever throwing 5 touchdowns.
He just reminds me of what Mike Vick should have been. I keep saying it.
Definitely.
What Mike Vick should have been is Lamar Jackson. That's literally what it is in my eyes.
He's Michael Vick.
Expand upon that though, like expand.
That's like an updated version.
Expand upon on that though, like elaborate if you could.
Like if Michael Vick
Who,
actually
you or,
read the
Teddy?
Teddy, yeah.
if
man.
Michael
First,
Vick
and then you
actually-
can obviously,
if Michael Vick in Atlanta actually read the playbook and went to practice,
He's not
That's what-
Jamarcus Russell like that. That's
bro,
like
he
too
said it.
far.
He said it on the 30 for 30. He's like, I used to never look at footage. I used to barely go to practice.
but he's also
He's like, I was too
discrediting
busy going to the videos. I was too busy going to the music videos and partying, and I'll just show up on Sunday and do my thing.
So you think Michael Vick didn't study, then
Not in
do his homework,
Atlanta.
didn't
In
do
Philly,
anything like
yes.
that?
Not in Atlanta.
Even in Atlanta, you think never. When he went to Green Bay and became the first opposing quarterback to come into Lambeau Field and win in the playoffs.
That was all talent.
I think in NFL history.
That was all talent.
Someone could check me on that.
That was all
I
talent.
gotta agree.
You don't. You,
That was all talent.
No,
That was all talent.
But hear me out though. Hear me out though, Teddy. Because I agree with you. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you. But when Michael Vick says that, and I watched that documentary, which is brilliant. Like he was being very, you know what I mean, humble on it. It's like when Allen Iverson, they killed him for the practice thing. Allen Iverson practiced, man. They might not have done it like everyone else, like Kobe or Jordan. But Michael Vick, man, he had a hell of a career, Teddy. And I do disagree with
tell you
you.
about that practicing about AI.
Oh,
and
can we not go to that
Iguodala
practice
after
thing?
that.
Can we not go
I
to
don't
this
remember that
practice
one.
thing?
Yeah.
No,
No,
I was just
no.
talking about the facilities that they have.
But Michael Vick, though, I mean, other than Lamar Jackson, there is no other quarterback like them better than those two.
That's
Can
why
you
it's a
guys
good
name me one?
comparison. No, that's why I compared Lamar to that. That's why I'm making the
Exactly, that was the
comparison.
point.
Yeah. But I agree with you guys in that sense. But do you think that Michael Vick fulfilled his potential?
Nah,
No.
nah, definitely not.
I
He's my
disagree.
favorite player.
I disagree.
He's my favorite player.
He's
Definitely
a
not.
great player, but
Definitely
no.
not.
I disagree.
Definitely
It was a
not.
different time, guys. Remember, we see a lot more running quarterbacks now. Back in the 2000s, it wasn't like that.
No, he's the model.
Well,
he's the
he
he's
was
the,
like
he's
that.
The model.
That's why he was on the cover of Madden.
No,
and
he's
he
the
was
model.
a cheat
Marcus,
code.
I know, Marcus.
He's the
but
model
it wasn't
for
the
that.
prototypical, the stereotypical quarterback that everybody wanted.
Yeah, but also you have to remember he played in one of the greatest generations. Either.
Absolutely, Marcus.
You had to go against Tom Brady, bro.
100%.
7
Manning.
Super Bowls.
100%. And all
So-
of them were similar, right? So, yeah, I hear you though. We all love Marcus.
So are the
Michael
Chiefs
Vick.
still the contenders? Will they go perfect throughout the whole season?
They still might pick to win the Super Bowl.
No, they won't. They have
They'll
a
lose
big.
like 2 or 3 games.
Okay.
They have a big ass whooping coming to them.
Oh, by the Steelers?
No, by somebody very
Because
soon.
I want to talk about the Steelers.
Trust me,
I'm trying to transition to
remember,
that.
and I hope everybody hears me on this. In a couple of weeks, whatever it is going to be, this time frame, the Chiefs have a big ass whooping coming to them. They've been skating by. And I defend
we can
Mahomes,
clip
but
that.
yeah.
Okay. What about the Steelers, man? Russell Wilson back in action.
He
Showed
looked
off
good.
that nice
He showed
1-2
out.
step
He looked good.
against the Jets.
Yeah, he looked
Speaking
good.
of the disastrous Jets, has the jet finally crashed? Is it over for the Jets with Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams,
Amelia
and company?
Earhart settings. You never found it. It's just, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys are familiar with Amelia Earhart. Got lost in the Bermuda Triangle. But yeah, do your research, kids. But yeah, it's a plane crash, 100%.
In the Bermuda Triangle, it's a plane
Yeah.
crash.
Aaron Rodgers
found the plane.
is I mean, he's washed up, right?
Well, the man's what? 42?
41 years old. That's what I'm saying. I don't even have that much.
I think he
energy
turned
for it.
42 soon too.
Something like
I'm
that,
calling it right
Marcus.
now,
He's-
man.
He's done.
I'm calling this
He's
right
done.
now. He's gonna pull a Brett Favre and end up on the Vikings.
He doesn't have the juice. He doesn't have the fire that
Calling
Brett
it.
Favre had
I'm calling it.
in his stomach for this game. He doesn't have that, Aaron Rodgers. That's
Nah,
the
Brett,
thing.
you have to carry Brett Favre off. You have to carry him off.
I
on
know
a stretcher.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't. To me, he's just stealing money at this point.
Yeah, I think he'll steal one
He's
more on the
stealing
Vikings.
money at this point. He doesn't care about winning. He doesn't care about trying to like. Tom Brady at 41, 42 was hell bent on trying to still win and exceed his legacy. Like,
But you also have to look at Tom Brady different though. Like,
And two
Exactly, yeah.
things on
not
the
everyone's gonna be Tom Brady.
And
but
two
that's
things on
my
the-
point, Marcus. Aaron Rodgers should retire because at 41 years old, what are you still playing for?
Okay, I'm gonna explain to you like Jalen Rose always once said.
Mhm.
If they're gonna
Who's Jalen
continue to
Rose?
play millions of dollars to play a game,
Mm.
keep getting them checks.
But I'm gonna just
Yeah.
transition to a couple
I
things
agree.
here. Russell Wilson, did Mike Tomlin make the right move bringing him in?
Well, it looks like
Looks like
it
it.
looks like that, right? Obviously, you
Yeah.
know that, Teddy. I'm a lifelong Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
And
You
Russ,
know,
we trust.
And I'm not a Russell Wilson fan by any stretch. Everybody knows that knows me. You know, but he looked really good. He looked very, very good.
Can they
on
compete
Sunday.
with Baltimore?
No.
I definitely think so. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Baltimore's defense, even though I like a couple of their DBs,
Yeah, but
especially
Baker
Kyle
threw
Hamilton,
300 on
believe,
him.
they're not that good. Their defense, Baltimore. They're not. Their defense is not that good. They've been living off my favorite NFL player's legacy for years, Ray
Antonio
Lewis.
Brown?
Ray Lewis, and people thinking that there's some sort of. I mean, since Terrell Suggs, like they've had a good defense, never had a great defense in years.
Hey, Marlon Humphrey got 2 picks on Baker Mayfield.
Marlon Humphrey's
last
an
year.
excellent player. That don't make a defense, right? So, basically, what I'm saying is, yeah, they could compete with them. And Mike Tomlin, so far, so good
Okay,
after 1 week. So
and one
far,
last
so
thing
good.
on the NFL before we transition to the association. Saquon Barkley returning to the Giants. I
Woo!
don't know if you guys ever saw that Hard Knocks clip of the owner telling
What
the
was
GM.
that? 18 carries, 176.
I think it was less carries, but he did get 176 on the
Yeah,
ground. on it.
17 or 18 carries. Yeah, like 180. He was like 10 yards away from his career high, and he didn't want to go back to the game.
Yeah, what I was
Yeah, I
gonna
saw
say
that
was,
clip.
you ever see that Hard Knocks clip where the owner goes to the GM like, man, we better pay him, otherwise I'll be sick to my stomach if he ends up in Philly.
Yeah.
And then he ends up
Who's
in
that? John
Philly?
Mara.
Yeah.
That's John Mara.
He ends up in
something like
Philly,
that,
and then Saquon literally, because they let him walk, he ran all over them. Was that like revenge best served cold?
Yep.
Like karma, what goes around comes around,
Only because they gave Daniel Jones the bag and they didn't give Saquon the bag.
and he got benched
That's-
in the fourth quarter that game.
Because the fact that they prioritize giving Daniel Jones the money, 40 plus million, whatever, I think it was 40 plus
Yes.
for Daniel,
I
like,
think it's like 5 years.
and
worth
not
of money.
giving Saquon the money, at least not like having the money, stashed away to give to Saquon, to me is unforgivable. So I hope John Mara is losing sleep. And honestly, Saquon Barkley was by far and away their best player. I've always felt he was a little injury prone. He looks really good this season. I can't lie. I always felt he was a little injury prone.
Did someone tell you that off air that before
What?
the season started that Saquon would do numbers
He's
on
very,
Philly?
yeah, he's very good, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Will he catch
speaking-
Derrick
oh.
Henry for the rushing title?
We'll see.
Will he? I don't know. I'm asking. I'm just asking. Is he gonna catch Derrick Henry?
Tranquilo, okay.
Well, segueing
To
into
the
money
association.
to the association,
The money league.
some other players ended up getting paid this week.
Ooh.
Jalen Green signed a 3-year contract extension for $105 million.
My half-breed brother Jalen Green.
That seems a little humble though for the NBA nowadays, no, Marcus? What's that, about 33 and a half plus?
Yeah,
I mean,
so
sorry,
about that.
33
His
and a
wife
half
will be
over-
very happy though. Jalen Green. His wife will be
He's
very
not
happy.
married.
Shout
bringing
out
those
Dre.
checks-
He's
Bringing
not
those
married.
checks in.
He's not
man.
married. He's not married.
His baby mom, sure. His
So
baby
what?
moms will be very happy. His baby moms will be very happy about that one.
But do you think
she ain't going
that
nowhere.
he was underpaid?
Nah, he might have Jalen Green, my half-breed brother, man. He
See,
keep getting those checks, Jalen Green.
if I can
Keep it up.
explain,
He has a
Marcus,
player
if I
option
can
too, so if he
explain,
makes a
Marcus.
couple All-Star games,
No,
he
so
can opt out.
so the way his contract was structured, it's
Yep.
3 years, and he has like one of those things of
Incentives and a player option.
yes, and a player option after that. So with certain other like his contemporaries who, like Cade Cunningham, signed for 5 years, 225.
Yeah,
No,
but
he
he in
didn't.
Detroit,
No, he
though.
didn't. No, he didn't.
He in Detroit.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's in Detroit with no
Right.
All-Star games. Man. He
And,
gotta get the bag.
You know, in our fellow country of Canada.
Yep.
No, he got himself
Who? Say
Scotty Barnes.
Okay, so I was about to say, Quickly got money as well. Quickly got around the same amount of money that Jalen Green got. Am I wrong? He did. Or was it 4 years, 100 and something million?
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, Quickly, I think that.
But also, no, we're talking about because of that draft class in of itself, out of like who got picked.
Yeah.
That's why Suggs just got his money last night.
I can I'll say this, Marcus, because I don't know how you feel on who's the best player out of those 4 or whatever it was handful that you had just said.
Sengun's looking really good too.
Can I jump into this right now about Sengun? I got him for most improved player of the year at 70-1. He was after 21 last game. I call him Baby Jokic, by the way. That's my nickname.
Marcus, you know what I'll say, Jalen? Because to answer your original question on is Jalen Green, did he get overpaid or underpaid?
I think he's underpaid. He signed for 2 years.
He's nowhere near. First of all, he's nowhere near, in my opinion, underpaid. Nowhere near it. I will live with
compared to his contemporaries.
You
gotta sign that 5-year deal, man.
Hear me out, Marcus. Hear me out. You're right in terms of Jalen Suggs. The fact that if Jalen Suggs got more than him,
no, he
then that's a shambles.
No,
if Cade Cunningham got 5 years to something, this is why I don't rate the NBA and I don't watch it anymore.
Well, he in Detroit.
And to be fair to you, Marcus,
look at where he played. That's why Rudy Gobert got 205.
Mo Wagner or Franz Wagner. Where did he get Marcus recently? A couple months ago during the summer.
One of them's good. One of them's
like 200 something million.
Yeah,
Franz is
the one on Orlando.
Right? Yeah, Franz is a good one.
I
Mo's the
know,
older
but come on, guys. Not 200
no,
something million.
Is a
Jalen Green's a good player. He has
you
not
have to
done
look
enough.
at what market they play in.
No, Marcus.
It's not what you. It's not how what you deserve. It's what you have to leverage to negotiate.
But you're telling me Sengun's such a good player. He plays in the same exact market as Jalen Green, and you're not talking the same way about Jalen Green
because
that Teddy, you included, are talking about Sengun. Jalen Green was the 2nd overall pick.
Sure.
He has nowhere near lived up to that.
So was
not
Marvin
even
Bagley.
close.
So was Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley was a bust. So are we putting Jalen Suggs and Marvin Bagley in the same boat? Scotty Barnes was the 4th overall pick. Marcus, I'll die on this hill. Other than Paulo Banchero in the last couple years, to me, none of them are better than Scotty Barnes. None of them. Not Sengun. He's none of them. If you want to say Paulo Banchero, I like that kid. I can't lie.
Paulo better than all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
That's why Paulo got his money.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So if you want to say Scotty and Paulo are getting their money, yeah. But the rest of these guys, no, man. They're not overpaid. So to be fair, in that context, Jalen Green is paid what he should be, Marcus. Is that
no, okay.
Answer. He's paid
you
what he should
feel with
be.
That, but do you think him signing for 3 years was an accident?
No. Definitely. It's very deliberate. It's very deliberate, Marcus. Definitely. And you know what? Good for him. So hopefully he shows out and he plays, because everybody keeps talking about the talent. But you know what the thing about him is? He took a sacrifice where he didn't even go to college, where he could have that kind of stage and that platform that maybe a Suggs or, you know what I mean? We've seen Banchero. We've seen some of these players. Jalen Suggs.
So you don't think that it was a mistake that he signed for 3 years instead of 5 like the rest of his draft class?
I just said no, Marcus. It was very deliberate. He did it on purpose.
Definitely. So you think that there's an ulterior motive?
Yes, that he's going to play. He's going to try to play into a supermax contract.
Okay.
Right? Supermax.
You gotta make a couple All-Star games before you get to that supermax. Speaking of supermax contracts, Steph Curry re-upped. I think is he the highest paid player in the league right now?
Yes.
He deserves it.
Deserves it?
Yeah.
That's not up for debate. I can't argue with that.
No problems about that.
And also, that's back pay.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like Kobe's last. I always tell people, to me, it's kind of like Kobe's last 2 years in LA. It's the same thing, and certain people criticized it.
Well, okay. Well, hold on.
Yeah, they gave him 27.5.
Matt,
deserved every penny.
Since we got you here, last time we did the NBA episode, you know, TJ was here on the ones and twos as always.
Okay.
We were talking about, you know, the Raptors top 5 of all time. And then we were talking about Vince Carter being a Hall of Famer, going in as a Raptor. What's your take on that?
Shut up, Vince Carter.
Quickly, if you give us a quick take, is Vince Carter a Hall of Fame basketball player?
Hey, listen.
I just want to ask, is he a Hall of Famer?
When I was growing up, there was always first, second, third ballot Hall of Famers, stuff like that. I would put Vince in probably like a second or third ballot Hall of Famer. if I was to do that.
And where is he? Is he a top 5 Raptor for you all time? And if he is, what
yeah,
number?
yeah, he is a top 5. I never said he wasn't a top 5 Raptor.
Okay.
I've been very clear on my top 5 Raptors. To me, the top 5 Raptors for me
If you want to do it in order, or it doesn't matter.
is I would say honestly Kawhi Leonard and then Kyle Lowry, and I've loved Kyle Lowry since.
So
he
you
was,
have Kawhi Leonard first, like he does.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And I have Kyle Lowry, who I've loved since he was the backup point guard for Aaron Brooks in Houston.
Ooh.
Since he was
You
the
gotta be a real
backup point
baller to
guard
know-
for
you gotta
Aaron
watch the
Brooks
league to
in
know who Aaron
Houston.
Brooks
I have
is.
loved when he was
Not a lot
number
of people know
7
who
on
Aaron Brooks
Houston, the
is.
point.
Yeah.
I've always loved Kyle Lowry, and I love the man. And to me, if I ever seen him, you know what I mean, at any function or he would never pay for a drink around me. But I have to put DeMar or Pascal third or fourth.
Right. Pascal.
And then I would probably put Vince,
TJ
and then
hates
I put Chris Paul. I will put DeMar, and this might be controversial. I put DeMar and Pascal ahead of Vince.
So Vince is not in it then.
And no, he's in my 5th. I just
Oh.
said I put
Bosch is out.
He's my 6th. Yeah,
Okay, Bosch is
my
out.
6th.
Alright,
So
cool.
you have Bosch out like he does.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
had Bosch at 5.
Hold on.
But
You
you
just
don't
said the
have
5.
Pascal in there. I know.
Yeah.
I know you don't.
No, I had Pascal.
And
Hold
if
on,
people think that
We're not
we
going
don't
back
win,
to this top
if
5
people
Raptor
think,
nonsense. We're not. But carry on.
no,
though.
he has Pascal 6, so it's kind of the reverse kind of. So I have
Yes.
Chris Bosch at 6.
Yeah.
He has Chris Bosch
Exactly.
and Pascal at 6.
So my thing
Yeah.
is now with the Raptors, are you gonna be following their season? And we had this big take on 30 games over under, and playoffs. Do you believe they'll go over or under on 30?
No one agreed on a playoff. We said play in.
Yeah.
Oh, they ain't making that.
Although I'm
that.
although I'm boycotting the NBA, I definitely always pay attention to my Raptors.
Okay.
The one thing I'll say is that you haven't brought up is that apparently I didn't listen to the episode yet, or to the end of it, to this part where TJ said apparently that they could win maybe 40 games.
Yeah.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he said
Like
that.
a psychopath.
TJ, I said to them, I think they'll win at least probably 39, 40 games. So I tend to
So
agree.
you sound just as delusional as he is.
No. I tend to because he's not saying that they're gonna be the 7th seed. He's not saying that they're going to be the 5th seed. They're going to
God,
be
41 wins is a 7 seed.
No, he said 40 wins. He said 40
Yeah,
wins.
that gets you.
That is a 7 seed, bro.
41.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that gets you to 8.
but it's a losing record.
If you're in the
though.
West, that's
It's
like
guys,
12.
But guys, it's a losing record.
But that's still an 8 seed in the East.
I
It's
hear
always
you,
been like
Marcus.
that,
I
though.
know, but they
That's
can't,
what
they can't
it
get a
is.
losing. They're not like they
That's
can't get a
besides the
losing
point.
record.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what TJ said was not that crazy by any stretch.
You gotta
So
remember,
wait,
It
this
was
is-
right in line.
wait,
I think
wait.
they're gonna win 39 games.
So, you trying to have a bet too?
I'm just saying they lost their
Is
last
this where we're
16 out
going?
of 17
Where's the-
at their end.
Shout out the
Nah.
sponsors.
Yo, they said under 30. I'm like, what? No way.
I'm
No,
gonna
they'll
irritate
have
you.
more than 30. They'll have more than 30.
I said 30.
They'll have more than 30 wins, man.
Oh.
Like, that's why I said 39.
35
I told
at
this guy
least.
they'll have 39
35 at
wins.
least.
39 and 43, man.
35 at least.
Is that crazy? They're not. What? This is where the
28 to
this is where the
32.
standard is gone. You know, like
All right,
they'll
I'm
be
on-
in the play-in. How about this? I'll bet you they'll be in the play-in. How about
I'll
that?
take that.
I'll take that too.
You'll take that?
What are we
Or
betting
have
on?
five
man?
owns.
Nah, man, we ain't doing no
Five
money. I
owns.
don't want to bet money with you guys, man. I don't
I'll
want to
bet.
take
What do you
nobody's
do?
money.
I bet. What do we do?
Yo,
Just like TJ will smoke a blunt on the show if I am
yeah,
wrong.
or bro, a
You know
case,
what?
a case of something, Stella's or some shit.
Ciroc?
Okay,
They're
Would
going
you
to
get
play.
Ciroc?
They're going to play. They're going to play.
I will bet you they will be a playing team.
All right, so the bet is
That's all I can say. Like I don't know
so
what this is.
Raptors be a play-in team.
Yes.
And you
100%.
guys are betting a case of
No, we're not
a
betting
six or
no
a
case.
six or yeah,
No.
a six or a Stella. A
No,
six.
no.
A
I'm
six
so
pack.
I'm so confident. I don't want anything when it doesn't happen. I don't want
So
anything.
you want to
so-
bet just what? Just
So you
no,
all have a
handshake?
case of Stella?
No, I'll smoke a blunt with him on the next episode in the fall for the playoffs with TJ.
I'll grab a six. I'll grab a six. I'll put up a six.
No.
So-
If I'm
or
wrong,
Heineken.
if I'm wrong, I'll smoke a blunt with TJ and Matt on a 2 gram.
That they won't be a play. They won't be a play-in team.
No, as long as they get in the
They're-
play.
No,
It
no.
could be
You
10.
said no. You said they won't make the play.
Yeah, if they're 10
Okay,
seed. If they're
okay,
10 seed, I'm in
okay,
the wrong.
alright, yeah.
Clear.
100%. I
Done.
bet that.
Okay, so Raptors.
100%.
So you heard
They're
it here
10. I'm
first.
done.
100%.
Raptors have to make the play-in.
Yeah.
And he has to come on the show and smoke a blunt.
Yeah.
Or I bring a six of Stella.
No. We'll
Imagine-
smoke a 2
Because I would like a
gram
six
blunt.
of Stella.
Imagine crazy thinking Atlanta's better than Toronto.
Pretty, like TJ, don't say a word. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Atlanta's
They
better
won't be
than them.
playing
Be
team.
better
Remember
than
they said
Toronto.
that. Okay.
So what's their starting 5 before we
It
transition?
doesn't matter.
Ah,
bro. This
what
guy,
is-
yo, Marcus, why is this? He's too too predictable.
Well, you can't. If you can't name a starting five for a team, they ain't no playoff team.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
No, but he
you
said
don't gotta
play
stick
in.
on this. Let's talk about your favorites. It is tip off day today.
The Lakers, yes.
Like it is tip off. No, you're like
The Lakers.
Well, I know that's your favorite team. I meant like the favorites for the NBA, like for the title.
Okay.
You know, the teams that actually compete. I know Marcus got the jersey on, but
the Lakers.
you know what I mean. Rest in peace
Yeah,
to
we
that
could-
Lakers that he
we
knew.
We compete. They competing for the in-season tournament, 22-1. Grab those tickets, man. They winning that.
That episode is
They
you're
winning
early.
that.
Mark. That episode
They
is supposed to be
winning
2
that.
months from now.
They winning that,
Yo,
man.
he-
I'm promoting
those are
that thing.
early
Someone's got
predictions.
to. The league's got to promote it, man. They got to do a better job promoting that thing.
No, they do though.
This is the new way. This could be like, I'm not gonna go as far as the Super Bowl, but this could be the new wave. This could be the new thing.
Okay, you're
People
going
gotta
way
people
too
gotta
far
tune
ahead
into
of
this
this.
in-season
Yes,
tournament.
yes.
I don't believe into it like that.
It can. I'm not saying it's going Super
Yeah, you
Bowl
can stay on that
distance.
list by yourself.
It could be like an award show,
So
but better.
just so I have you guys actually on record, what are your predictions for the Raptors?
They won't win 30 games.
Okay.
I said
No,
30.
no, hold on. Chill. So Teddy, they won't win 30 games. Yo, Marcus, what's your
I say
opinion?
32.
32
Yeah,
games?
you know where I
Okay.
stand on that. I'll tell you.
35, 41, 41.
See if the Raptors are smart.
All right, we'll see.
Wait,
We'll see.
the
We'll
Raptors
see.
are
We'll see.
no. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you their season right now in October, and then you rewind this in April, and you'll be like, how did he know? So they're gonna start off hot. They'll win like 5 out of their first 7 out the gate. Boom. I'll be sweating a
That's
bit.
5 out of the 40. Yeah.
No, that's 5 out of the 30. They'll be 25 on the way,
Okay.
right? Then it's all
Then
gonna fall
December
apart.
hits.
Then December hits, January hits, the in-season tournament games hit, and it all falls apart right before the trade deadline. Then they're gonna start tanking. in
Who
the
will
March-
be our best player
Cooper
in
Flag.
that time? No. You're thinking of futuristics.
They gotta get Cooper
This
Flag,
year,
man.
this
I'm
year,
not joking.
this year, during our first 5 games that we win, according to you, who will be our best player?
I'm probably going Scotty or
Scotty.
Quickly.
Okay.
But you know what? I will
Go
say
on.
Grady Dick will average more than 10 points a game this year. I will stand on that.
10.1.
Yeah, more than 10.
I think so because
I hope so.
they're gonna
I
suck,
hope so.
and he's gonna get a lot of playing time.
I hope
Yes.
so.
But speaking of other things in the NBA, do you guys have any like MVP, Rookie of the Year, anything like you want to throw out there? Like
Bronny, rookie of the. I'm joking. I mean, that is one of the biggest stories. But now, rookie of the year, I can't really think of too many people. And this is gonna not to throw no shade, but other than Bronny and the two French.
52nd pick.
No, the two, but because he's more interesting than the 2 French guys that went in the the first 7.
I don't even know what number.
Yeah, like to be fair, I'm trying not to. From what I heard, Dalton Connect,
No,
the rookie, is supposed to be very good. I heard
Zach Edey,
Shout out-
Zach Edey, who Teddy told me shouldn't even be a 2nd-round pick about a year ago, but that's story for another day.
What?
I mean, like there's a lot of guys.
I was on the show saying they were going to win the NCAA
There's-
tournament. They went to the finals.
There's a lot of guys that, if we're gonna be
That
honest,
is
a
true.
lot of casual, they don't know a lot about these guys. If we're gonna be honest.
because it's draft class.
Shout out to Uncle- shout out
it's
to Uncle
weak. No,
Snoop.
Marcus, this draft class has been weak. No,
I'm just
One
gonna
of the
say
worst
it.
draft
Was.
classes.
Thank you.
I'm
That's
just
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying,
it.
Marcus.
Uncle Snoop, we got one, yo. Westside Connect. That's
No,
his
but what
name.
about
Westside
Bronny though?
Connect.
Can we have, or is it not enough time?
No, I'm talking. No. That
'Cause that's a story, Teddy.
That Olivi guy is better than Bronny too on the Lakers. Another rookie, undrafted rookie, Olivi.
Yeah, Marcus.
Yeah, that guy's good.
I'm not
Yeah,
trying.
he's
I'm
better
not
than
trying to-
Bronny.
Marcus, what's your opinion?
He can
on
make a
Bronny?
3.
I've actually never asked you this. And the whole
Since
journey of him being drafted, like being shoehorned in. And,
Okay,
and
so
forth.
with my
what do
whole
you think
opinion
about
with the
that?
Bronny
Marcus? I
thing,
respect your
it's-
opinion on this.
It is nepotism.
At its at its highest.
Like at its high,
in its
like it
highest
is what
form.
it is. But from the media standpoint and team marketing, I don't blame them. I'd have did it too. The amount of money you guys are gonna make off of jersey sales,
Wait, people buy
Tickets.
Bronny stuff?
yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
why not?
jersey
Of course
guys sold
they
out,
do.
bro.
What about for the child though? What about for Bronny? No, he's not a
What do
child.
you
He's
mean? Well-
18. What about for him?
He still made billions
It's
of
at the
dollars.
detriment. No. But what about his
Man, he
career
still lives at
though?
home. He good.
It doesn't matter. Though.
Yeah, like
He's being set up to fail. I feel bad for Bronny. I want to be on record saying it. I've said it for a while. I genuinely.
he's
feel
still
bad
gonna
for
make
him.
billions of dollars.
But he's
It
looking
doesn't
at
matter
Romantic
though,
League.
Mark.
He's
He's
looking
gonna
at
make
Romantic
millions
League.
of dollars whether he stays at home and plays Fortnite all day.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
like-
you'll get that off of streaming.
That's what I'm saying, though, Marcus.
Like what Gilbert Arenas said, he's a glorified influencer.
So how come you got? And I don't know about you, Marcus, specifically.
Now, if you
but-
look at him, sorry to cut you
Yeah,
off,
do your
but
thing,
like
do
what
your thing.
Gilbert Arenas said, is like, now if you look at him being a glorified influencer,
I
this
don't.
is amazing.
I know.
like this cannot be set up any better.
Mm,
You have the tutelage of your
Bro,
father, who was
Fashion Nova.
LeBron James.
mm.
Then you still have like the whole jersey sales and all of this and the marketing, the father and son and all of this together. This is amazing.
Mm.
Now, as Bronny, the basketball player, he still should stayed in school for another year to develop his game a little more.
All right, can we talk about other things now besides
about
the media wreck of Bronny and I?
You never said anything about it, and it's your team. But okay.
I don't like Bronny.
What do you think
as a
about
player.
Bronny, bro? Have you given your opinion on this? This is the biggest. I personally think, and I'm boycotting the. It's one of the biggest
Boycott
stories.
what?
I'm boycotting the NBA,
Why?
but it's one of the biggest
Why?
stories, though.
Why you boycotting the NBA? Why? I thought you loved this game.
Come on, man.
Why?
Don't try to dance around the fact that Bronny,
No.
like, this is a big story,
No,
Teddy.
it's-
Like, give it the
No.
attention it deserves at least for 2 seconds. You know what I mean about Bronny playing for your team, the first father and son
Yeah,
ever to play
his dad-
together in NBA history.
his dad is
Tip-off
president of
tonight.
operations, of course.
When's the
He
first
can-
game?
The
Did
GM.
the tip-off already start?
No,
Marcus?
not
It's
yet,
not yet.
7:26.
Not yet.
10
Not
o'clock.
yet. That's
Like,
West
this
Coast
is
time.
it's tip-off tonight.
Yeah. Will he score
Right.
tonight? Will he score on the opening night?
No.
If he does,
Yes.
it'll be
Will he
one of the
score?
biggest talks tomorrow.
Will he score? No,
Yeah.
his
Well-
betting line is 1.5 points. That's saying something. Jonte Porter will take the under on that.
No. I'll be real. No. He's not scoring tonight.
TJ said he ain't scored. Is he scoring, Matt? Is he scoring tonight?
Yeah.
Wait,
I feel bad for
a
him.
free throw or a field goal?
No, 1.5 points. So
How you get 1.5 points in the game?
you gotta make a layup.
Or
Then make
a
one free throw.
You literally gotta make a basket. No,
Yeah.
one free throw is
Oh,
1
no,
point.
one
You
free
can
throw.
still get the under.
Yeah.
You still get under on that if he goes 1 for 2.
Well, that's crazy.
I think he's gonna score a point.
I'm actually gonna say this. He'll probably end up with 5 points tonight. It'll be a blowout game. He's gonna go on. It's gonna be like that kid. I'm not even joking around. It's gonna be like that kid that never plays, and everyone's gonna be like, "Bro, just score. The game's out of reach anyway." Like not even like
Yeah,
Mike.
not
Like a
if they're
sympathy.
losing. Not if they're losing.
No, I'm saying it's a blowout game. Whether they're up 30 or down 30, they're like, "Yeah, just score, man. Go for it." At the end of the game, like when you're supposed to kill time and dribble out the clock.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna probably
So
score.
you have no expectations for the Lakers, or where
Yeah,
are
it's
you
season
looking?
tournament, man. They winning that.
Nah, but
What do
in
you
terms
mean?
in terms of the playoffs,
Yeah.
do you see you guys being a top 5 seed?
Hell no.
Avoiding the playoffs?
No.
No.
I mean, sorry, the play-in. Do you guys see yourself?
Yeah.
moving
Win
to
the
playoffs?
in-season tournament first, and then we'll get there when we cross there. One
Cross
step at a
where? We're not
time.
even getting there.
No, they're winning
We
that. They're
have
going
to
back
make
to
it to
back.
November.
But you genuinely don't think you guys could be a top 6 team?
I
A top 6 team?
gotta see how they play. I gotta see West Side Connect. I gotta see if that West Side
Top
connection's for real.
17. Top 17.
But can I
Play-in.
transition to a couple
Play-in.
things like MVP? I said on the last episode, SGA or Ja. I ended up taking Ja at 33-1. Do you guys have an MVP person?
It won't be John Morant.
Okay. Will it be SGA first
Oh,
Canadian in
wait.
18 years?
We gotta talk about this other part before.
Yeah,
Oh.
we get there.
Yep.
All right, fine.
No,
My pick is one of those
Jokic.
Luka.
okay, Luca, but not. We can transition to what you want to say.
All right, did you guys see ESPN's top 100?
Of what? The NBA?
Yes.
Basketball players?
And what some
Okay.
of these rankings were? Yes? No?
I didn't see it. I didn't see
a
it.
lot of
Marcus.
people had Jokic at number
I didn't
one.
see it.
Well,
Well, that's crazy.
I had a huge issue with this.
And B was 8.
Yes.
What
That's
was LeBron?
completely acceptable.
LeBron was 11. Actually, I did see this list. Yeah, Marcus, I saw the top 15. What was LeBron, like 11th or something?
No.
You
He's
wasn't?
like 6.
He went up.
6th? Oh, okay, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did see this list.
No, I just have an issue with that whole list. How's Joel Embiid number 8? That's unacceptable. Now, if he's not 1 or 2,
If he's not 1 or 2, Marcus, are you out of your mind?
no, I'm completely in my mind. How's he not 1 or 2?
How is he? How is
Did
he?
you not see the year that he had last year?
It's cool. It's cool.
Come on, Marcus.
What?
Come on, Marcus.
The man averaged like 35
A
points.
lot of people, but most of the season, and I boycotted the season last year. Most of the season,
He's not boycotting the season, folks.
He's not accounted for, though, Marcus. To be that guy, why didn't he win MVP last season, Marcus?
Because he
And
got
most
hurt.
people, okay then, like that's his.
But that doesn't
that's
excuse why you're not
it
1 or 2
absolutely does when it's the story of your.
to
career.
put up number 8.
Marcus, it's the
So
story.
you think he should be number 8?
I don't know the 7 guys in front of him, but I don't think he should be. You said top 2. That's my.
All right,
that's
all
my-
right.
Who's the 7 guys in front of him?
So off that list, off the top of my
Yeah, I
head,
don't know the
it's
top 7.
Joker,
Okay.
Luka.
100%.
Then it's who else? Shea,
I would take him over him right now. Yeah. I would.
and they also had Tatum,
I would take him over him.
LeBron.
Tatum?
I'd take Jaylen Brown over
Wait,
him.
with Tatum over LeBron?
No.
I'd take Jaylen
All
Brown
ahead
over
of,
LeBron.
Wait, Tatum over LeBron?
No, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
100% right
Tatum,
now.
what?
Right now.
LeBron's
100%.
in year 22.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, these guys.
We're not talking about their career.
No.
Okay.
We're not talking about their
All right,
career.
we'll settle this.
Not the
we'll
career.
settle this
No,
part
no,
another
no,
time.
no,
We
no.
got to transition because I gotta
No.
wrap
Yeah,
this
we
up.
got to transition.
I gotta wrap this up. We'll settle this part another time.
Real quick, TJ, would you
For
right
a
now
40-year-old
rather take
LeBron.
Jason Tatum? No, hold on. Would you right now in 2024, October 22nd, I think it is? Would you rather take LeBron James or Jason Tatum?
LeBron James.
Okay.
Of course he would.
LeBron
Say no
James.
more. Say no more.
LeBron James.
I
All right.
respect it.
Before
I
we
respect
transition out of this
Not that
episode, I just gotta
almost
ask you
40
guys.
years
There is a
old.
betting line out there for
Mm.
I still
Wembanyama
take him.
Yep.
to get a quadruple double, which hasn't been
No.
done in like 25 years or even longer.
No.
He'll
Well,
probably
I-
get one close and have like 9 or 8 blocks. You know those ones?
Oh, he's definitely going to have that when he
he'll
has
just
that
get
8
there.
block.
He'll have a triple and a half.
All right, I agree with that actually. That he won't get a quadruple double, but
it's
I
tough,
will
man.
say this.
Hakeem
He
was
will
the last
have
one to
a-
have
No,
that, no?
but I
Or was
will.
it-
But I will say this. Rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo. He will get 13 blocks in a game this year.
No.
I'm calling it now. He's getting 13 blocks in
I
one
say
game.
he could have a night when he has
You
8.
get that at 12-1.
Right.
Same way as the quadruple double.
With the way that Florida's so spread now and everybody taking perimeter shots and shit, like, it's hard to try to get.
Oh, those
13
deflections
block
when he's
shots and shit.
contesting will count as
I know,
blocks.
but how
They
often
count
is he gonna
as
close
blocks?
out
Yeah,
the floor?
they always
close
did.
out,
If you deflect it off, like when you're
these
contesting
open
a shot, it
shooters,
counts as a
man. Yeah,
block.
they do a 48-minute
that's
game,
good to
bro.
know, okay.
Yeah,
It's tough, bro. It's tough.
and I also got another Wemby prop out there. Before we wrap this up, he will score a double nickel at some point this year. Get that at
55? Nah.
Yeah, he's getting
No.
55, man, this
He'll have a
year.
40 piece for sure.
He had a 40 piece last year
Wemby?
without Chris Paul.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
about
Wemby.
55.
He'll get
so.
55, man.
All right, question for you guys. Who do you think's going to drop a 50 piece this year?
Well, of
Don
course,
Embiid.
Teddy thinks Wemby, of course.
Wemby for sure.
I'll
even go as far as say
Marcus
first.
Marcus.
And Embiid's dropping a 50 piece.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, they play Wizards.
Dozens, Marcus.
Oh,
of players.
shit.
They gotta play the
tons of
Wizards.
Marcus, was it last year they broke the record for
Yeah.
all-time scoring
Yeah.
in the NBA in a season?
Yep.
It'll be broken again.
You know
That
what?
that will be broken
Donovan
again.
Mitchell will be there again. Donovan
Yeah,
Mitchell will be up there.
definitely.
What about Davion Mitchell? Any thoughts on him, guys? The new Raptor. I know that we're
Man, we transition out of the Raptors.
in
No,
Toronto.
no, you don't.
Toronto.
You a guest. You don't control the topics on the show. We're not talking about the Raptors anymore.
Okay.
We passed the
I asked
about
about Davion Mitchell, but you're right. You're right. You're right.
We
No.
passed the Raptors.
Davion's going to be better than Donovan this season. I'm joking. Let's go.
At NBA 2K, my player. That's what he meant.
Yeah, so we're just going to
Two-
slide
two
it out
K
the way.
All right. I'm gonna wrap this up and say that concludes our episode today for All Sports in October. Anything else you guys want to add on the outro right now?
Leafs are looking good. I think we're about 3-1,
Yeah, we
something
say
like
that
that.
every year.
Just slapped up
We say this every
Tampa.
year.
Now we officially talk about every
Austin
sport in
Matthews is
October.
on fire. Craig Brew basically like he's got the boys on side.
And the Leafs are going to lose again. Thank you.